Okay, this is just to contrast what is the state's fake sun. There's literally a fake sun object, as I have been systematically documenting, that follows me everywhere I go, and that is because I am subject to ceaseless monitoring by the state of California, who literally stalks me with objects such as a fake sun object. And that serves the purpose of monitoring with communication devices. This is implicating every single person around me, and what I have termed is the zone of relevant position. This is how a state operates a system of monitoring, and this is how it goes in California. This is documentation of the state of California's pattern of conduct of monitoring and stalking, surveillance, and harassment, and that in concert with the people of the state of California. This is a system of monitoring, and so inside of my room, where I've shown you, that is the fake sun, and again, the fake sun is directly above, we can use common sense here, the fake sun is directly above the building, and necessarily so, even though what I am seeing is it's a literal fake object, it is at low elevation, and it is directly identifiable in its location, meaning you can see it and you can say like it's about 10 feet away from this tree, 15 feet away from this building. That's how small it is, and that's how concentrated it is with regard to relevance to my location. And this same fake sun is literally at every other place that I'm documenting at the same times. Okay, so this is literally the destruction of the state's system. It is no longer a secret whatsoever. It is a criminally desperate tactic to monitor an American citizen, and that while they monitor the documentation of that American citizen who is aware and who is actively confronting and exposing it. This is the prosecution of the state of California. This is occurring on Governor Newsom's watch, and it is that which he cannot possibly be ignorant of. Where they are using airplanes, and I mean in every county that San Bernardino, Orange County, Los Angeles County, they're pulling out airplanes and helicopters, following me everywhere I go. You are not ignorant when your state is engaging in such drastic and extreme and universally identifiable. I mean, airplanes and helicopters circling around, that's not a secret. And those are resources that the state is using. And this is Erica Lorraine Spencer. I'm documenting it, and this is relevant. This is probative of the whole system. Where you have the fake sun object that is above the building, okay? This is direct light, and you can see the pattern. You see this is a line of light. This is illuminated light around the window frame. This is direct light right here. This is that same illuminated light. This is literally, look at this. This is a line of light. This is them directing light into the top of the window. Now, may we recall the videos that I've already posted, the construction of this building. Not only is it a covered walkway, not only is the fake sun object above the building, thereby obstructing direct sunlight, not only in the hallway, hello, there is no direct light, okay? It's shaded here. But yet we have inside of the room direct light manifest on the wall, okay? This is not reflected light. This is not that which is naturally occurring. This is the product of the state aiming and placing light on this window inside of this space where I am located, and this is because I am subject to ceaseless monitoring, and that with the people of the state of California. This is also identified as contract stalking, group stalking. This is that which the people of California are operating in concert together. So when I am speaking of the ridiculously and substantially disturbing conduct, disruptive conduct that third parties are engaging in, I mean on the roof above me, on both sides, east and west sides, stomping, running back and forth in front of my room, carrying stereos, walking back and forth. They are engaging in monitoring. Understand the significance of that. Where the state has placed a fake sun over me, following me everywhere I am, where the helicopters are flying over this space, this direct room where I'm located, where the airplanes are flying over, as they do every other day, as I have systematically documented. This is a state engaged in concerted conduct to monitor, and this is how you see the placement of the same light patterns. You know why it's the same light pattern? Because these are the angles through this window right here that they are able to direct light into the space, and that's why it stays there all day long. And at night it is there in the same patterns because they're pointing light in through the any open space that they can point it through. And by the way, the reason why I have a tissue here is because they have literally engaged in pointing concentrated light through the peephole. This is how obsessive This is how extreme, and I know this by experience. And so this is what I am dealing with, and that is that's POC. I am in Ontario. You can Google it. At no time of day is the actual true sun over Mayfair in Ontario, California, and you can. This is a scientific fact, and so this is what is so. It's mind-blowing about this tactic. That is the exposure of the state of California, because that is the government placing fake suns over me. That is the government following me in helicopters and airplanes. That is the government stalking me by police officers using their emergency vehicles, fire and ambulance. That is the state that is acting in concert with the third parties, all of whom are listening to every word that I'm uttering right now. They're all listening right now, aware that the targeted individual is documenting their state crimes, and that's exactly what it is. 1120 East Holt Boulevard in Ontario, California, zip code 91761. It's a scientific fact, the actual latitude and longitude of the position of the true sun. And again, there is only one sun, and it is not over the parking lot of Mayfair and in Ontario, California. Again, it's not over Woodside Senior Apartments in Ontario. It's not over the Museum of History and Arts at Euclid and Holt. It's not over the B&G Plaza at Euclid and at Holt Boulevard. It's not over the Ontario Town Square on Euclid and B Street. It is not over the Stater Brothers grocery store parking lot when I'm there. It is not over any of these places. This is a product of a state system of monitoring. That is POC. It's again August 3rd, 2020. I remain inside of a motel room. This is a third-party facilitating venue, and understand this, where the state is directing ILA, impossible light activity, inside of your business or private residence, where the state has placed a fake sun over your property or on your person, on your vehicle, where you are engaged in conduct that also has the tendency to result in the monitoring of American citizens. These are not coincidences. I am showing the way that the system operates, and this is what they are engaged in the state of California. Erica Lorraine Spencer, this is POC.